Parenting is hard, and it gets progressively harder. That's what they don't tell you when you have a baby. I guess it would be inappropriate. Congratulations, it's gonna get really hard. So as a new parent, you have to figure it out on your own. And a baby, a newborn, they're so fragile, they're so dependent. You help them burp. The new parent thinks, oh, this must be the hard part. This is the hard part. Not the hard part. Then the child becomes a toddler. It's chaos. They're screaming in grocery stores. You're literally stopping them from accidentally killing themselves. The parent thinks, oh, this is the hard part. This is the hard part. Not the hard part. Then the child becomes a teenager and the parents are like, oh, this whole thing was a mistake. We shouldn't have done this. Parenting is the only thing you can do for 13 years. 13 years, and then suddenly you're really bad at it. It's God's cruelest joke. Because you know he's sitting up there just watching. He's like, they think they're pretty good at the parenting thing, huh? Watch this. Cue the hormones! This reminds me when Jesus was a teenager. You know, he used to vape. Anyone here have a teenager? I love that forced enthusiasm. The best is when empty nesters talk about the teenage years, because they always sound like they're describing a hurricane. My wife and I thought we were prepared. We lost everything. That's why hurricanes are named after teenagers. Teenagers do make you realize parenting's a skill, but it's mostly luck, right? Because there are easy teenagers and there are difficult teenagers. And if you have an easy teenager, that doesn't mean you're good at parenting. It just means God didn't think you could handle a hard one. Parenting teenagers has made me a better comedian. No, that's not it. A bitter comedian. I know that sounds negative, but it is almost sad when a kid becomes a teenager, right? Because you have this cute 12-year-old and then boom, they become Satan. You can literally witness the curiosity and wonder transform into body odor and poor judgment. And then you, the parent, you're supposed to learn how to communicate with them. My wife emails me articles, how to talk to your teenager. I'm like, delete. I was like, how do you expect to communicate with our teenagers? I'm gonna try English. They do hear things differently. Like if I tell my 14-year-old daughter, hurry up, we're running late, she hears, I'm gonna kill you. But then we talk it through and come to an agreement that I'm a horrible person. And then I go drink alcohol. You ever notice in commercials for alcohol, people are always laughing and having a good time? I just like to see one print ad that shows some expressionless dad sitting alone at a kitchen table with a bottle of booze. The tagline would be like, bourbon, 'cause you're trapped and suicide's off the table. Is that too negative? That's too negative. There are teenagers in the audience like, why the hell am I here? I had no idea this guy was such a colossal dick. We should acknowledge being a teenager today is the hardest it's been in generations. What these teenagers have to deal with, it's insane, right? Social media, the prevalence of drugs, pornography's everywhere. I guess what I'm saying is I wish I was a teenager. I had to walk a mile and a half for cigarettes.